My goal was to become a deep sea diver. And the best way for me to do would have been through the Navy. And when I joined, that's when I found out about the SEALs, and it was like, someone just punched me in the face, like, that's you right there. We had about 120 people in my class, and I think only 11 of the original guys made it through the training. And right there kind of solidified, that kind of person that I was. Like, I knew that I had something more inside of me that I didn't know was there. In 1989, we were called to go to Panama. A lot of things went wrong. The guy on my left and right, they both were killed. The bullet hit my back, so automatically I was down. I knew that something was wrong. Then I was shot in my leg, so my leg kind of blew up, but I couldn't feel it. Something, okay, this is not right. And the doctor keeps coming in and telling me to move, can you move your toes, can you move your leg? And I'm like, no, not yet. That's when it really dawned on me that I had a label, a paraplegic, and that, this thing was gonna be a short-term thing. Some of my friends came to visit me, and before they left, this friend of mine, he leaned over and said, Carlos, you're still a Navy SEAL. You're still the same guy that, we knew. And that's what made me realize that, yes, I was still the same guy. And I mean, the only thing, I just couldn't walk. As soon as I checked into the hospital and I saw the guys racing on the track, it was the most beautiful thing I ever seen. Doctors telling you all the things that you can't. We're gonna show you the things that you can do. I was gonna be able to live a normal life.
The first few times I saw him at community college, I just saw him like in the cafeteria and he was sitting at the table, and I had no idea he was in a chair.
And that's one thing I love about my wife, is that when we met, the wheelchair was never an issue.
Everybody asks, how is it you didn't ask him anything about being in a chair, or you didn't really notice or think about it? And I don't know why. I just didn't.
Sports was a way for me to funnel all the energy I had, find the same satisfaction as I did in my job. My first involvement with the Challenge Athletes Foundation was in 1998, when I went to my first Ironman. They actually helped me with a grant. The first time was the best thing in the world. As soon as you go through the finish line, it's like, I want to do this again. And Ironman really became a huge part of my family's life, a huge part of my life. They help us bring disabled sports to a different level, to show people that we weren't just some paralyzed person trying to do something extraordinary. We were athletes, we were training like regular athletes, and they gave us that recognition.
You don't see that their heart has to work twice as hard because they don't have muscles in their legs that pump the blood back up to their heart. And that's what makes it so amazing that he has accomplished what he's accomplished in the times that he's accomplished them.
I didn't really know I was competitive until I became a challenge athlete. My goal since my injury is not really to change people's perspective on disability, because right there would be accepting that I am disabled, which I don't. Everything that I do affects other people. And it made me realize that, why don't you use this to help other people? I mean, for myself, working with Jimmy, and the Navigators, it's a good chance for me to be able to come to New Jersey and work with them on the track.
The Navigators is a wheelchair sports team. We started with about 4 kids. At that time, our equipment was outdated. Through the CAF, we have been able to acquire state-of-the-art equipment, participate in the clinics. It has made a big difference for us.
The number one thing that you're going to do, of course, is have fun. There's no reason for you to come here if you're not enjoying it. And then the second part is to work hard to be the best athlete that you can. Nice and easy, 2 laps, and then once you're done with it, 2, come back here. You gotta warm up. You go on the outside and do 4 laps.
It's more of a team, and it has to do a lot with mentorship, and that's what Carlos has given us.
400 hard, 200 easy. 200 hard, 100 easy. And then you do one last 100 really hard.
And the way I see it, with him by our side, sky's the limit.
To the first cone right there, and then I'm gonna let you go, and you guys go all the way to the end of the 100, okay? Come on, all the way to the cone. Good job. Get on the outside of the rim, come on. Higher. Nice. Nice. Stretch. Here we go.
CAF offers a lot more than just equipment They give you the sense that there are people out there just like you. They're a family. You don't feel alone in this world. Because it showed me that I don't have to sit in my house in the corner because I'm disabled.
This is the best, worst thing that ever happened to me, you know, is being in a chair. You know what I mean? Because I feel that if I had, you know, a life where I wasn't disabled, I think the life was going to be mostly about me. In the chair, it made me realize, you know, how much of impact I was able to provide in other people's lives. If you do something good for somebody, you know, it'll come back to you. All right, guys? And thanks for having me here. Thanks for having, you know, work with you guys again. If I would have had a chance to walk again, I probably would think twice. You know, I have a really great life, so I can't complain. Just stick with it, man.